माननीय आयुष राज्य मंत्री स्वतंत्र प्रभार तथा स्वास्थ्य एवं परिवार कल्याण राज्य मंत्री श्री प्रताप राव जाधव जी, मैं मंत्री महोदय का हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। साथ ही हमारे रीजनल डायरेक्टर एमेरिटस WHO साउथ ईस्ट एशिया रीजन डॉक्टर पूनम खेत्रपाल जी, संयुक्त सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय सुश्री मोनालिसा दास जी, संयुक्त सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय अलरमेल मंगई जी तथा उप महानिदेशक आयुष मंत्रालय श्री सत्यजीत पॉल जी भी हमारे साथ उपस्थित हैं। मैं आप सबका हार्दिक स्वागत करता हूं। आज के कार्यक्रम का प्रारंभ हम एक वीडियो के साथ करेंगे। सबसे पहले जिसका टाइटल है द वर्ल्ड रीयूनाइट्स इन इंडिया, quest for global wellness continues. So request to run the video please.
The world is moving forward faster than ever. Technology people everywhere are seeking something just as important: balance and well-being. In this global search, India offers a bridge connecting ancient wisdom with modern science. Welcome to the second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine. Welcome to India, proudly co-hosting this historic summit, co-organized by the World Health Organization, together with its Global Traditional Medicine Center, Jamnagar, and the Ministry of Ayush, to foster international cooperation.
दुनिया के ज्यादा से ज्यादा देशों के एक्सपर्ट चिंतन करें, अपनी पद्धतियों को साझा करें।
For thousands of years, India's traditional systems, Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, and Sowa Rigpa, have supported harmony of body, mind, spirit, and nature. Today, this rich heritage is helping shape a new global movement. Countries and communities from Asia, Africa, Europe, the Americas, and the Pacific are joining together. Researchers, policymakers, innovators, industry leaders, and practitioners are coming forward to build stronger partnerships and shared solutions for the future of traditional medicine.
साथियों, आयुष के क्षेत्र में इन्वेस्टमेंट और इनोवेशन की संभावनाएं असीमित है।
With support from international institutions, including the World Health Organization, this platform strengthens cooperation and global action. As research expands, digital and AI technologies improve evidence and wellness markets grow. New opportunities are emerging for startups, investors, educators, and healthcare providers to develop trusted, evidence-based solutions that benefit people everywhere. With the vision of Ayush, India supports this global journey. Welcome to a new era of traditional medicine. The future begins here. Second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine at Bharat Mandapam, 17 to 19 December 2025.
संयुक्त सचिव आयुष मंत्रालय सुश्री मोनालिसा दास जी से अनुरोध करता हूं कि वे प्रेजेंटेशन प्रस्तुत करें।
Honorable Sri Pratap Rao Chatterjee, Honorable Ministry of State, Independent Charge Minister of Ayush, respected dignitaries present on the dais. Today is the curtain raiser press conference for the second Global Summit on Traditional Medicine. The second Global Summit, this Ministry of Ayush, in collaboration with GTMC WHO, jointly it is co-hosting this second Global Summit, which is planned for 17th to 19th of December. The theme for this year is Restoring Balance, the Science and Practice of Health and Well-being. Coming to the highlights, there are many activities. I will touch upon only the basic highlights. Field visits. For the participants on 17th, we are planning field visits where they will be taken to the premier institutes of Ayush like All India Institute of Ayurveda, NIUM, MD NIY, which is located in the central Delhi, and This program is curated in coordination with WHO. Similarly, Ayush Expo. Expo in general by WHO is also planned. Ayush Expo is one part of that. And there an experiential showcase integrating digital tools, AI and innovation in Ayush systems will be presented. Similarly, the bilateral discussions, which I will be telling in details, we are expecting more than 20 countries to come and participate in the bilateral discussions. And Ashwagandha side events also we have planned. The revered Ayush product Ashwagandha, as it is known to all of you, to promote the evidence-based integration of Ashwagandha into the global health and wellness system, we have curated this special program. And next is the closing ceremony, that is on 19th, where we have invited Honorable Sri Narendra Modi ji, so our Honorable Prime Minister. So, Honorable Prime Minister, in the presence of DG WHO, this program will be organized. Coming to the participation status, we are expecting 5,000 virtual participations across 100 countries, and in person 700 for the summit, all 3 days. And they will also be representing more than 100 countries, which includes 79 official delegations from Ministry of Health of various countries. As I was saying, the bilateral discussions, 50 participants we are expecting from more than 20 countries in addition to the general delegation. Then Honorable Ministers of Health and Vice Ministers of various countries. As of now, we have got confirmations from 20 countries, so they will also be coming and participating in this event. Other participants are mostly the foreign delegates, diplomats, government officials, Ayush stakeholders, industry leaders, representatives, and the students. Now I'll come and I'll touch upon the day-wise event that is being planned. In the day 1, that is on 17th of December, the field visit will start at 9 o'clock and it will last up to 12, and then it will be followed by the inauguration by DG WHO in the presence of Honorable Union Minister of MOHFW and Honorable Minister of State, Minister of Ayush and other dignitaries. There will be 1 plenary session and 4 parallel sessions. And as I was saying, the Ashwagandha side events is planned on this date. And the expo will be inaugurated in the evening, 7 o'clock. In the day 2, that is on 18th of December, 2 plenaries are planned and 9 parallel sessions are also planned that day. And in the evening, we are planning for a cultural event followed by networking dinner. Day 3, that is on 19th of December, in the hall number 14 and hall number 1, these are 2 different activities going parallelly. And in plenary session 1 and 4 parallel sessions will be organized. The ministerial roundtable, which I was saying that more than 20 countries health ministers are coming, they will be coming and participating in the ministerial roundtable discussions, and it will be followed by the closing ceremony where we are expecting Honorable Prime Minister to grace it in the presence of DG WHO. Now, little bit elaborating the ministerial roundtable dialogue, where all the health ministers of various countries will sit down and discuss. This will be attended by the health ministers of more than 25 countries, and the main discussion is to galvanize the commitment and progress of traditional medicine sectors, keeping the global strategy aims in mind. And the outcome would be, like the countries, they will exchange their experiences, lessons that they have learned, and from each other's success stories. This will certainly strengthen the multilateral cooperation in the traditional medicine sector, and it will give a commitment towards the WHO indicators. Coming to the bilateral discussions, these are the 20 countries who are, so far they have given confirmations, and we are expecting more countries. And we are already ready with our agenda of discussions that is already being conveyed, and soon we will have good, well-prepared discussions with those countries. Next is this, the expo that is being planned by WHO, and we are also, as India as a host country, we are also planning Ayush Expo there. So, as you know, the Fibonacci curve, that is the curve usually the nature follows. In everywhere, like a tree, branch, it follows a particular pattern that is called Fibonacci curve. So, just to have the harmony between the body, mind, and environment. Just to send the message across that yes, we are, in tandem with the environment. The expo is also planned. Unlike other in the last time, it is not a country-based expo. This is theme-based expo. So there will be 4 zones planned by WHO. One is your understanding the balance, then second is the restoring balance, third one is the sustaining balance, and then the convergence. And in addition to that, our ministry is having an exclusive zone for showcasing our Ayush initiatives. Coming to in details about the Ayush Expo highlights, we are again following the same thing, that is restoring balance through Ayush. So tradition meeting technology. In the last 10 years especially, Ministry of Ayush has achieved a phenomenal growth in the Ayush sector, and how the digital tools have been integrated to Ayush systems and truly making it classical yet contemporary for the benefits of humanity. That we will be showcasing. So what will be showcased then? The research, academic achievements, the knowledge graph, the Ayush infrastructure that has been developed in the meantime, the research innovation that has been integrated, and the experiential zone, which is in the next slide please. There we will be, through the AR/VR technologies, we will be making the participants experience the immersive Panchakarma therapy. Then Ayush Ahar zone. Like Ayush Ahar is in our all traditional books, we have the curated food which is beneficial for a particular body type, for a particular disease. So those things we are trying to take it to one step up, and we will be showcasing that, and there will be live testing sessions also, and all the products will be QR linked so that anyone can just scan it and find out the compositions and the details of that. Similarly, we will be again showcasing the herbal garden zone, where the plants and spices will be digitally tracked for learning. And then Heal in India zone, Ayush wellness infrastructure, again Ministry of Ayush has taken many initiatives that will also be showcased here. And the self-assessment zone, like you can know yourself what type of body you have, what type of health system, and what state of health you are right now. That can someone can go and find out there itself. Then we have a yoga fusion also to showcase the strength of yoga. Next. The sideline event is Ashwagandha. As I was saying, this is a very important herb of Ayurveda, and it is very famous because it manages stress, it supports the brain health, and it boosts the immunity. So it is a star product for India, and to bring the experts together, because a lot of experts are there across the globe, and policy makers and researchers to discuss contemporary research, standardization, safety and regulatory pathways for the global acceptance of Ashwagandha-based products across the globe. Now coming to the closing ceremony, which is planned on the 19th of December. This is planned in the Bharat Mandapam, hall number 14, and the chief guest will be Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji and WHO Director General. They will be doing it jointly and in presence of many more dignitaries. And there will be distinguished address by Honorable Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare and Honorable Minister of State for Ayush. There will be several lunches and MOU signing between countries to take the Ayush system to the next level. There will be virtual inauguration of WHO CRS building also. This is also a huge achievement for India. With that, we are actually expecting to showcase our strength, our achievements that we have achieved in the last 10-15 years, and we will take it. It's a nice platform for all of us to gain that global recognition. Thank you.
Thank you very much for a nice presentation. Now I request Dr. Poonam Kshetrapal.
Honorable Minister Pratap Jadavji, Secretary Ayush Rajesh Kotechaji, distinguished members from the media, colleagues from the Ministry of Ayush and WHO, it is an honor to join you and as we prepare for a milestone in global health cooperation. This second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine will bring together scientists, innovators, and practitioners to chart a decade-long global roadmap for evidence-based. You are all aware of, it has just been shared with you. It is restoring balance, the science and practice of health and well-being. It reflects both the urgency and it also shows us that an opportunity lies before us. This is not merely a continuation of the first summit which we had in Jamnagar. It is an elevation of the dialogue from recognition to action. It demonstrates how India's leadership in WHO's global mandate coverage to make traditional medicine central to the pursuit of health for all and SDG 3. Bringing traditional medicine to the international stage is rooted in the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, who recognized very early the enormous potential of traditional systems in fostering holistic and person-centered healthcare. We remain deeply grateful to this leadership of his, which continues to inspire countries worldwide. Traditional medicine, including complementary, integrative, indigenous, and also ancestral practices, is a global reality. Billions of people rely on traditional medicine, very often, as the first, closest, and the only form of care. WHO data shows 170 out of 194 countries report its use. If we go to countries, we find that Germany and Ghana, the usage is almost 70%. And if we look at India and China, it is over 90%. For the 4.6 billion people who still lack access to essential health services, safe and effective traditional medicine is not optional. It is vital for achieving equity as well as universal health coverage. Recent WHO assessments also highlight the growing institutional commitment. 90 member states now have national traditional medicine policies, more than double the number that existed in 2005. Yet, only 57 countries have dedicated research institutes, underscoring the need for investment in scientific capacity. With most traditional medical practitioners operating in the private sector, only 13% of the countries offer these services in public health facilities. Strengthening integration and equity therefore remains a great priority. This head becomes even more sharper in the context of today's overlapping global health crisis, the rise of chronic non-communicable diseases, which we are all aware of and which lead to more mortality today than communicable diseases. We also find that mental health burdens are now growing. There are persistent inequities in access and contractions in global health financing. Traditional medicine also offers substantial, though often underutilized potential in addressing these very complex challenges. While the demand of traditional medicine is growing, we find that the evidence gap remains. Less than 1% of global health research funding goes to traditional medicine. WHO's role is very clear. It is to ensure that traditional medicine is safe, it is effective, and is integrated responsibly into health systems. We apply the same scientific standards to traditional medicine as we do to biomedicine through rigorous research. The summit's program is ambitious, as we have just heard. It's a very packed program, and it is future-oriented. Core focus areas include evidence and research for policy and practice, innovations in digital health and AI, biodiversity and sustainability, global standards and regulatory strengthening, and most importantly, equitable access and benefit sharing. Several transformative initiatives will be launched at this summit, the WHO Global Traditional Medicine Library, the Global Research Priorities Roadmap, guiding countries to close the evidence gaps, the Health Heritage Innovation Challenge, announcing 21 breakthrough solutions which had been selected from over 1,000 submissions, and commitments from governments and partners to advance the WHO Global Traditional Medicine Strategy, which covers 2025 to 2034. We will also announce key global instruments, including the inaugural meeting of the Strategic Technical Advisory Group, which we call STAG, the launch of the Traditional Medicine Data Network, and the draft WHO framework on indigenous knowledge, biodiversity, and health. The summit will emphasize, importantly, South-South collaboration. It will leverage the knowledge, the expertise, and the innovations of the Global South to advance research, technology, and mutual capacity building in traditional medicine. The summit will adopt the Delhi Declaration on Traditional Medicine 2025, establishing a 10-year implementation framework for research, for regulation, for access, with commitments from member states and partners. Traditional medicine is about more than health. Let us keep that in mind. It is about rights, it is about equity and sustainability. The second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine represents a defining opportunity. India and WHO stand together, linking ancient wisdom with modern science, local innovation with global solidarity. The world will once again reunite in India to affirm that traditional medicine is not the medicine of the past, as many believe, but a pillar for future global health. Let us collectively harness the ancient wisdom of traditional medicine, strengthened by modern science, technology, and innovation, to build a balanced, equitable, and resilient health system for all. Thank you.
Nice speech. And now I request मंत्री जी और माननीय मंत्री जी से अनुरोध है कि आप मीडिया को संबोधित करें.
नमस्कार. नमस्कार. Here present Secretary Ministry of Ayush, Vaidya Rajesh Kotecha ji, Ms. Monalisa Das, Joint Secretary Ministry of Ayush, Dr. Poonam Khetrapal ji, Senior Advisor and other representative of the World Health Organization, Sri Dhirendra Ojha ji, Principal Director General PIB, friends from national and international media, friends from the Ministry of Ayush, and respected guests, ladies and gentlemen. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you at this curtain-raiser press conference. Friends, it is indeed a moment of great pride for India that the second WHO Global Summit on Traditional Medicine will be held from 17 to 19 December 2025 at New Delhi. After the great success of the first summit hosted by India in 2023 in Gujarat, this second edition marks another significant milestone in our collective global efforts of mainstream traditional medicine for the health, happiness, and well-being of humanity. With vision of Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya. Friends, this summit will bring together ministers, policymakers, global health leaders, researchers, industry experts, and practitioners from across the world. As you all may be aware, this summit carries the theme Restoring Balance, the Science and Practice of Health and Well-being. I am pleased to share that during the summit, the Ministry of Ayush will host a special side event dedicated to Ashwagandha, one of India's most renowned, potent and scientifically studied medicinal plant. Friends, under the visionary leadership of our Honorable PM Sri Narendra Modi ji, India today stands as a global leader in the traditional medicine sector. Our Ayush system, Ayurveda, Yoga and Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha, Sovarikpa and Homeopathy have not only served our people for centuries but have also emerged as trusted solution for holistic health worldwide. The establishment of the WHO Global Traditional Medicine Center in Jamnagar, Gujarat, in partnership with India is a living testament to this growing global confidence. You will be happy to know that in this summit we are expecting participation for over 100 countries, along with global experts, institutions and industry partners who are shaping the future of healthcare. In this August gathering, I would like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the Ministry of Ayush and the World Health Organization, especially Dr. Poonam Khetrapal, DG Senior Advisor on Traditional Medicine and former Regional Director, SERO, for their continuous support and commitment. To the media friends present here today, your role in informing the public, shaping awareness and strengthening trust in traditional medicine is really crucial. Today, through this curtain raiser, we officially begin the countdown to this summit. I am also happy to share with you all that we also expect the presence of our beloved and visionary Honorable Prime Minister of India in the closing ceremony. Friends, I am confident that the deliberation, collaboration and outcomes emerging from this summit will guide the world towards a more holistic, inclusive and sustainable future of healthcare. I welcome you all to join us on this important journey. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.